Okay, welcome to these new CD players, the Pioneer CDJ350, and its little mixer in the middle, which is a 2-channel mixer for levels and equalization of those songs themselves. I'm going to take you through a run through on these pieces of equipment right now. You'll be watching this on YouTube, and of course if you are interested in utilizing these technologies in your show, then we will be doing further training courses at the station. So without further ado, let's turn them on. We have a button up here which is a pretty standard on and off switch button. Now we'll address to you that the buttons have sometimes a line underneath them, and sometimes, as over here, they have a dot or a line option. That requires the amount of or length of time that you press. So with the line, we hold it for longer. And voila, it's on. Now, don't be afraid of these CD players, because they are CD players. They haven't redesigned any of the technology. They've just added a few things to them. So your standard functions of play, pause, cue, scroll forward in the songs or scroll forward within each song are all very standard, and you'll be shown in this tutorial. Now, because they're CD players, let's put a CD in them. We'll come down to the front here, and you'll see that there's a little slot and the CD goes in. It tells us that we have a track inside there. Now we can come across here and we can scroll forward in the tracks through the track search buttons, and we can also search within a track to find a space or not. Go back. So without further complication, let's look at the play button. It's now ready, and let's press play. Now over here on the mixer, we can actually see our level on the right hand side. And that level is telling us that it's by no means a loud level. Very nice level indeed. What we don't want to do, similar to our desk in the station, is push it up into the red there. Red involves a level of distortion which can degrade the quality of signal and sound to the listener. So we'll come back to the mixer in a moment. Back here at the CD player, let's take a look at a few of the functions that we have. As soon as that song finishes, it will go to the next track, and it has the auto cue function. Auto cue is AQ right there. It's also a button on the side here. We can turn it off if we happen to need to go to the toilet in the middle of our show and let the next song play away immediately afterwards. However, as we know, auto cue, when it gets to the next song, it will actually stop and wait for us to press play again. Albeit these are used in a DJ style environment, and that does give people the opportunity to play 2 songs at one time. All of these techniques will be in the tutorials that will be here at the station. One of the benefits with these CD players is their versatility, and in today's age, with CDs being not so modern anymore and other people being used to using thumb drives for their show, these CD players incorporate them very easily. Up to the top section here, we have a standard USB signal. Little sign right there, and hiding underneath this flap is our USB drive slot. So we can, with one hand or two, and one way or the other, put our flash drive in. Our flash drive is in. That song has finished, and it has not continued to play the next track because it's in auto cue. So now we're going to actually choose to play a song off the thumb drive there. Being that we have a source select here, it allows us to play from different sources. The CD, the thumb drive, and this can also hook up to a computer and play from USB as well. So the idea of the versatility has been one of their goals. Might be good to notice now that these players will play MP3s, AACs, WAV and AIFF formats, which is predominantly what 4 of the most common formats used in today's media. Because we're going to choose to play off the thumb drive now, let's hold and press down this button here. As you can see, the light is turned on, which has given us access, and the screen is now telling us that we are looking at the USB. The screen controls here now move to these 2 dials here. One dial, which also has a button, and then we also have a back button up here if we've gone too far. Now, this screen, this little dial here also rolls front and forward and backwards. So here we are in the folder section now. Now I have a couple of different folders in here, but what I do know is that these are also songs. So as you can see, folders have a little folder signal, and we can click on that, and then inside there can be even more folders, and it can go further and further. So we can click on that again, and now we're into songs. As you can see, the names of the songs also come up on the player, so you can see what it is that you're playing and search for particular songs in there. Generally, people's folders will be due to the artist, so by searching for an artist in the initial folder, it will then allow you to go through and scroll forward to find the songs that you're looking for. Let's take a look at playing this song right here. Now, upon looking at the song that we're looking for, we press the select button again, which is on this dial, where you press it instead of scrolling it, and now, as it would normally would be, we go down and we hit the play button for some Darky Roots. So the processes are very similar, no matter whether you are using CD or thumb drive or even computer for that matter. However, this will not be hooked up to the computer at this stage. If it seems to integrate well into the radio station, we'll look at taking that one step further. When it comes down to playing and searching for music, having names available can be very handy. It also gives you an opportunity to start searching for some of your next songs in there while that song is still playing, as you can see. Now if I was to press this right now, it would actually go immediately to that song. So what we wouldn't do is we wouldn't press it until we are ready. But then as you can see, it loads up very quickly. Come back down here and press play again. Now, this Q button here is in relevance to the starting point of the song. It can be changed, but it is set up in the CD player to be triggering at the very first instant of sound, which is good because that then prevents any leeway time coming into your song. Your shows can be immediate. You press play and it's available for you. Now if I was to press play, or sorry, to cue right now, it would take us back to the beginning of the song again. If I hold cue down, it previews it. As soon as I let go, it stops. However, if I hold it down and then press play whilst holding it, it continues on. Track searching can also be done from this point using the track search buttons. So there's no need to continue looking through your jog wheel in the search window here. You can simply use your track search buttons to find the songs that you're actually looking for and press play. That concludes the first session on the CD player. Our next one will move across to the mixer. Thanks for watching.